choice. You can't get anyone that dives in too deep in the ring. Yes, he can. Obviously, there's not really too much that MC or 9 class can do to harass out this Morphling. So I feel like once Violet hits his level 3, he's going to feel pretty damn immortal in this lane. There's nothing they can do it. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, First Blood is found. Xantic actually manages to solo kill Ironclad underneath his tier 1 tower. I was saying this is going to be a skill-based matchup, but my lord, I was not expecting a First Blood, just level 3 to start off this lane. Absolutely insane. Meanwhile, down bottom, Bebex also in danger right now. Maybe he can get dived underneath his tower. The side blade hits coming through. Not going to be enough to get the kill, and instead, Tagoda steps forwards a little bit too far and will get punished as a response. Force Major getting that kill. Meanwhile, up top, also so bad dropping down there to MC. So bad needs to just buy a sentry. Maybe even 2, and just slap him in the lane for that very eventuality. Meanwhile, we just continue to grow. Unless, of course, like I said, a gank comes his way from Atlantic. That will be decided. Meanwhile, little fight for the 6-minute rune does spawn. Force Major is forced to actually grab that. Hakoda might die here, but actually maybe they get the kill first, and they will. Force Major goes down. Hakoda's trying to run away. There's no dot damage on him. Is there any long range? It doesn't. Go a little bit. Oh, Atlantic. He's managed to find the Morphling. Can he get outside the cloud in time? He will. He gets the surge off. And he should be A-OK for now. Santino is going to keep chasing after it, so maybe actually Violent could require a TP rotation from somebody else. He's going for the TP out. There is the Ravage from MC to make sure they get the kill. And also a hammer just completed there for MC, so this tower's also... And Ironclad, every single time he steps forward, as Xantic is on him, whacks him in the face a couple of times. EMP Chuck tells Xantic just diving under the tower, man. They do not give a crap about getting hit from this. They're going to commit for it. But there's 4 members of the NEMIGA nearby. 9 class will die. Can they get the tasty kill of the Ricky? No is the answer. He jumps over to Hakoda and he will escape. So after all that, the Centaur does go down, which is a nice kill to find there for NEMIGA. But at the same time, that was... They did see the morph, but maybe just a little bit too close to the tower to really commit for that kill. Instead, elsewhere, Force Major will be found and will be brought low. And yeah, Xantic gave up trying to hunt for a Violent. Does actually TP back to the mid. There's only so long you can spend running around in the trees. Meanwhile, actually, Yuma's coming in for his own gank, trying to make this kill here on towards Ironclad, and he will go down. Easy peasy kill there for Yuma. And even MC moving on in. There should be a tier 1 tower going the way of Dudley Boys unless NEMIGA Gaming can start bringing some heroes to defend it. Meanwhile, Bebex, he's really trying to do some solo play against 9 class. This is a Centaur for crying out loud. He is way too tanky to just solo. And Bebex just has to just run away. Force Major is nearby. We'll make sure he gets the Nightmare on towards Atlantic, but good play from Yuma to make sure he takes that away from his mid laner. And eventually Force Major will die. Oh, 9 class has to be careful. He actually gets charged on. He will die. Bit of a mistake there from the Centaur. And Atlantic has to be careful, so Tornado will connect. EMP also coming through. Will they lose their Ricky for this? They have no detection, so he will be able to run away. Dudley Boys making that a little bit of an awkward play, to be honest with you. So MC going for Blink Dagger next, just to be the main form of initiation for his team. Yuma, Desolator queued up next, which may be getting there quite quickly as they can find this free kill onto Bebex trapped inside the cogs. Nothing he can do. Just drops way too quickly. His charge was also on cooldown, so absolutely no way of getting himself out of that one. Fling, but so bad. He's not going to be able to tank this gank for his core. They just walk right past him, and Violent is going to get jumped on. Does he get strength buff off in time? He does not. He's going to get controlled inside this silence, and he is just dead. Even though he was still naturally sitting at 1500 HP, playing it a little bit safer, unfortunately just doesn't end up making the difference. He still gets found. It's another bit of progression here for the Dudley Boys. And 5,000 gold ahead at 13 minutes in. It's looking pretty dicey if you're an NEMIGA fan. Bebex just charging onto a code. Only Force Majors nearby. But look at this, man. The Pulse 5 Clockwork is just standing his ground against 2. Maybe being a little bit ambitious as there is a few more reinforcements coming in from NEMIGA. Maybe Hakoda will die as a result of this one. But it just shows you how strong this guy is. Finally, with the involvement of Ironclad, they will get that kill. Maybe they might try and push this bottom tier 1. It's really only so bad here now who can try and get this one. Atlantic maybe get a kill on towards Bebex, jumping into the enemy base. There's any more jumps? He doesn't. He's out of resources. He's slow as hell. Has to try and get a jump to the hook. Actually goes for the TP, which manages to dodge the tornado, but even still his control, he has no mana left. With the Fiend Script, he is just gone. And that is what we call in the business, ladies and gentlemen, as greed. Like, they will die no matter what. Also now, a blink completed for YUMA on top of his already finished Desolator, I do believe. So this guy is really ready to start taking the fight as well to the side of NEMIGA. Meanwhile, they've just found the casual grab here onto the Invoker trapped inside the cloud. Everyone else is trying to help out, but the Cogs just pushes away BigBex. He can't get in to save his mid laner, and eventually they will die. They get the trade onto 9 class at the very least, but MC is here. Ravages out, will connect onto the two of them. BigBex barely able to avoid that himself, and now trying to find this kill so bad underneath the tier 2. YUMA getting involved now. The real DPS here just comes flooding on out, and they will manage to take down 4 Violent. He gets involved, but he's melded up. It's a really nice play to avoid. He actually comes out of it. He will get the quick burst kill into Hakoda, try and run away. YUMA, though, chasing after him. Will Violent be punished for this one? He's a really hard kill to find, but they're going to commit for it with the Muto Hammer also coming down. He's silenced, and Violent will die. It's a good response there from Dudley Boys to punish that greed from Violent. And it's a full team wipe, 8k gold lead. And may even be a tier 2 going down, considering how this is a catapult wave. But it doesn't look like they are going to back off. As actually, it looks like Einkrad has managed to find YUMA deep inside their own triangle. They're going to go for the re-engage, but they're so bad it's dead. Charge coming onto BigBex. YUMA is controlled and gone. It's a 2-for-1. Supports for the carry. It's favourable for NEMIGA for now. They're also maybe going to try and get score into Xantic, as the Ricky is also out of resources. He will die as well. Now it's just down to mind control. Doing a hell of a lot of damage here for the old fish boy. Nice rocket there from Hakoda to get the finisher kill, as well as the hook shot. And they will take down Einkrad for his efforts. So once again, it's a 4-for-2 trade favouring Dudley Boys, but this time, Xantic with a DD, spots out BigBex, hook shot perfectly lands there from Hakoda. Such a good shot. That is a dead Spirit Breaker for sure. Now this is the perfect opportunity for Dudley Boys to push. Looks like majority of the squad down bottom to take down this tier 2. Stampede also used as 9 class. He's managed to find a quick grab onto Force Major. One Meld Strike comes flying on through. Takes him down. Tier 2 as well going to be dropping. And most likely a high ground situation will commence. And then it's going to be down to whether if NEMIGA can hold. AoE controlling abilities. Like, they've got the spells from the Invoker, and that is pretty much it. Apart from that, they're relying on an AoE charge from the Spirit Breaker. And look at this, at Xantic, he just knows that's the real Morphling, but he still can't kill him. And now actually, he has to be the one to try and run away, but the charge is already coming through. Xantic can probably feel it's on his way, kicks him on back, and that is going to be a free kill going to Violent. Nice response there from NEMIGA. So that is delayed a fair amount. But now the Ricky is up. Still have all their ultimates. We'll see if Dudley Boys want to resume the push attempt, as they have just found a free kill onto Violent. Taking down the Morphling yet again, making more space across the map. At the same time, YUMA soloed the Tormentor. So they got a free shard on top of anything else as well. Which is now why Dudley Boys sitting at a 17,000 gold advantage. Ooh, jump onto Force Mage, but good little nightmare there in time to keep him alive. Hook shot will connect again. Hakoda, man. He's got a sniper scope on his arm. He's been finding these every single time, and unfortunately Force Major can't escape once the Ricky shows up. And actually going to carry on diving forward. So bad, in danger, inside his own base. And he will die as well. Tornado not going to be able to connect. And unfortunately here for Einkrad, maybe he's assigned his own death warrant, as multiple people on top of him, trapped inside the cogs and the cloud, manages to get the 4-star, but still there is enough damage to chase him down. At Xantic though, these towers are doing so much work, just tearing them to pieces. They actually get the kill onto Xantic. MC as well, so damn low. Can he get out? It'll look, limit all the resources that NEMIGA can get, and then just try and make a play with Roshan number 2. We're actually going to make a jump. It's a 2-man connection there with the stun, but the Strength Morph is in time there from Violence. The Morphling should be fine out of this situation. So bad though, obviously being the first casualty. And everyone else from NEMIGA will just disengage. Ooh. Another strike does get cancelled again. Tornado onto 2 with the EMP. No reason to see from you, but actually BigBex is going to charge forwards. Will he get punched for this one? No, he won't. Making mistakes. Manages to get out fine. YUMA, still 30 seconds on this Aegis, but I think he wishes he died there. He has absolutely nothing to work with. 100 HP, 20 mana, quick jump into the backlines. They found the grab onto Einkrad, forced off to the side, but it doesn't matter. Good jump from MC to get the kill. First life of YUMA is gone. Is there a counterplay perhaps on NEMIGA? No, there isn't. Too damn risky to make this jump right now. Well, actually, BBEX just going to keep charging forwards, trying to slow down this push as much as possible. But Dudley Boys, maybe they could just keep on going right now. Shen's respawning in 4, 25 out the Invoker, but it looks like get the network item online, try and get Roshan number 2 once it does respawn, and progress that way. Meanwhile, YUMA just gets an absolutely free solo kill, man. BBEX. Blink Dagger's back as well to make sure he avoids the charge there from BBEX. Let's get back to push him. Jump forward some 9 glass, gets stun onto 1. A lot of damage there from Violent. Vidiel's trying to survive. Stampede will be A-okay. Yakoda jumps in deep. Cog's not going to trap in so bad. Not that it really matters though, as he does have a Zantic on his case. That is a dead Shen, down for 30 seconds. And Ricky will be able to disengage. Damage coming in from Unit to make the space. Actually, a charging aggressive there from Violent. Trying to force the back of Koda as well. Does get hit from the Sunstrike as well as the Never Strikes. Good damage. The Clockwork will die, but it's a trade. BBEX goes down as a result. 9 cast as well on Death's Door, but there's the Ravage onto 2 with the hammer. Connects onto Violent. He has to surge away with the waveform, and he will be able to make it. But he can't really bring much else to the table. It's now down to a 2 versus 3. This full set of barracks will be going down to the mid. And both sets are completely open to be sieged. There are no tier 2s left here. And looks like the choices go for the top side. Oh, so bad! He gets caught, found in the trees. He's just gone so damn easy. Again, down for 30 seconds. Spirit Breaker up in 8. Shortly followed by the Invoker, but this is going to be a full set of barracks going down before then. And actually, a jump in aggressive from the Zantic. He's found the grab onto the Morphling before he can get Strength Morph, but even still, Violet will barely be able to get himself out there. Bane taking some hits, charge from BBEX. They found the grab on towards the Ricky Maru. Doing some good damage, he will still survive, and Violent go for a high IQ TP back to base. Will keep himself alive. Hakoda though, making space into the back lines. He's trapped in BBEX right now. There's nowhere for the Spirit Breaker to go apart from forwards, and it's not going to work. He still dies. There's a jump from 9 class in the background. He's managed to get the stun on towards the Ironclad, and he's trying to escape there with the Invis, but it's just not going to work. He still dies well. YUMA gets another kill into So Bad, and Violent, he's having to try and kill the Yankee. Gets it and retreats successfully. So Violent will survive, but it just doesn't mean anything. His whole team just dies around him. Could it be easy? Or even possible, I don't know. There's another hookshot forward to Koda. He's found Violent. Good control. He's still with the Strength Morph. He's able to survive, silenced immediately afterwards, but he will be able to retreat yet again. So Violent just being still an elusive carry, and maybe that's bought enough time for the rest of the team to respawn and defend these barracks. They're going to do their absolute best, but they found the Bane in the trees. The 2 supports with them with a Zantic. Immediate kill onto BBEX as well. This Spirit Breaker just is way too squishy. It's just a double kill, and there it is. GG is called. NEMIGA are done. And the Dudley Boys, man, looking strong as ever. Taking a pretty easy win here in game number 1. This is going to be cool. I'm going to be very interested to see where these end up. And it's when a Zantic is really going to struggle. Unless, of course, like they go for a weird build. Well, actually, good slow dead shot on towards Violent. Not going to be able to find the kill, but it's decent harassment at the same time. Meanwhile, First was actually found down bottom. Force Mage going down. Zantic. You see him just constantly using these rebounds to secure range creep denies. Obviously it didn't work that last time, but he's trying his best. Violent, again, just constantly running at 9 class and down bottom. There is another death for the Slardar. Another slowing down the Slardar. 19-1 on the CS compared to the 30-8 of the TB. And also Violent, maybe trying to get a kill on towards 9 class. Evolving with Force Mage as well. Focus onto MC. Natural Hero takes some beatings with the bear. It's going to chase away Violent. Oh, good Tsukuchi to cancel the salve. That's actually going to be pretty impactful, although Violent, if he gets caught, first hit root, and that is going to be a dead Weaver. Huge bit of RNG coming out there from the Dudley Boys. I mean, maybe it would have made much difference. The Zantic might have still been able to find that kill. And he's just chasing after Force Major as well. Does get the pullback. A few more right clicks and eventually will find the kill. 9 class is here. Thinking about getting it to die, but nice right click there from 9 class. Gets him low enough. And a bounty rune spawns him to get the free rune fall, though 9 class will die. So actually it ends up just being an even trade. And maybe actually it's Antic's still in danger. The Lions made a rotation. They got control with the Chakram. That is enough damage. Ends up being a double for Ironclad. Very nice pickup there from NEMIGA of the Timbersaws. Pretty crazy. Meanwhile, down bottom, a little bit of a dive underneath the tier 1 tower right now. The Muerta will be able to survive, but unfortunately there from Old Dakota. Try to get the steal into the Wisdom Rune, just not going to happen as he will die. But that is 4 heroes rotating on top of him to secure their Wisdom. So, you know, as they say in the business, space created. Or just constantly breathing down their neck. Although, Dakota, TPing maybe with the help of 9 class. They are going to be able to get the pushback inside the corner right now, but there's no silence. There might just be a timber chain right now for Ironclad to get himself out there. But even said, the control just comes through. YUMA also turning up to the engagement. They found the kill. BBEX as well also turning up. So NEMIGA trying to respond. Good control as well. This is way too much damage. And then Zantic will actually fall. So both teams losing their mid laners right now. Hakoda, though, with the help of 9 class, they're going to keep charging forward to try and bring down this Slardar. He's a tanky boy, and the control coming out from the 2 supports, but it is a trade favouring Dudley Boys at the end of the day. Zantic still trying to go for the Diffusal Blade first item, but he's a long ways away from completing this one. Meanwhile, Mind Control's just got a Diffusal Blade of his own. And Ironclad as well, so bad, come on over. Trying to contest this sort of far, but the jump is going to be there from Zantic in time. Ironclad able to get the chains up to the high ground. No shards blocking him in. Maybe they can get some sort of response, but they're actually going to try and turn this around. Dakota goes down as well as the bear. It's a big mistake of the Dudley Boys now with BBEX charging forwards. They've got the grab on towards the Zantic with the finger that brings the Marcy down. And it's 2 kills once again going over towards the NEMIGA. Behind. Ooh, dead shot. Not quite going to connect. Violent though, man. He's always being pursued. Can never really feel too safe. Meanwhile, in this mid, they're going to make another move on towards Ironclad, the involvement of YUMA yet again. There's not much mana here for Minecraft. He does manage to get some mana, but it doesn't connect to a tree. He misses the spell. And as a result, Violent actually gets picked off there at the top there. MC as well as 9 class getting the kill into the Weaver. Super good, trying to TP out. Not going to work. Way too low HP for that one. YUMA's just finding free fire. Oh, meanwhile, Zantic actually has been caught here right now. Gets chucked inside the call-in, so the silence just does not stop. He can't get away. And that is a huge kill there to find for the side of Dudley Boys. Taking down that big mid laner. For sure it's going to be the highest net worth hero on the side of NEMIGA. If we pass. Because I'm sure he would be up there for sure. We're actually, they're going to dive underneath the tier 2. They are. Go to start things off. Cooling is going to be in. The silence also actually getting the connection on towards Force Major. The 2 supports just dead behind their tier 2. Not quite as safe as it feels. MC's bear very, very low, but will be able to stay alive. Or maybe not for long, though, as the actual hero himself is way too squishy. And they do find him and bring him down. That's a big chunk of gold going towards the NEMIGA. Does force the rest of Dudley Boys for themselves, as nobody's actually showing themselves in that top lane. Violent is just way too careful. Always staying on those side camps. With the tier 1 dropping bot, BPEX teaming up towards this top right now. There is going to be the cool lane, gets a silence on towards the 2 of them. Lion can't get any spells off. BPEX to get control. He's trying to turn around with the damage, gets a good crush off of it. It's not going to do anything really at the end of the day. Zantic might drop here, even with the DD rune, just can't survive long enough to make much value happen. And everyone's going to try and back on out. No root this time. And actually, Ironclad coming in from the back. Chuckham's not going to hit onto any heroes, but the bear getting very low, will die. Does MC resummon it though? That is the question. Or does he think he's going to die? And actually, YUMA's here, going to turn around with the bear. Good silence once more. Kill it. Can they kill him before he gets the chain? They will. Ironclad going down. I mean, Violent is always up here, but to be honest, this is your carry who is having to like passively defend the tower, as well as trying to find farm at the same time. It's not as easy. Although, Ironclad and so bad, just fighting a free kill on the Zantic there is definitely going to help out. Also make a bit more space. And they're even going to try and retake their own jungle right now, pushing on in. It looks like Dudley Boys. Maybe they're kind of ready for this. They will take the fight. Actually, they're going to get the immediate jump on towards the Weaver. He's silenced, but he does still able to survive. Gets the time lapse off as well. Violent is A-OK. Even the Slardar now turning up. It looks like 9 class will be the sacrifice. And he goes down. Can they get anybody else though? Hex lands onto Coda with the air spike. Maybe that is going to be that extra cast range coming on into play there to find that kill. Excellent one to get. Also found the grab onto MC's bear. Look how quickly it dies. All this mine armor. He is gone. Einkrad trying to make some sort of action happen, but instead he just ends up throwing away another kill right now. And then it's going to keep pursuing for more right now for the NEMIGA. YUMA is actually here. He's going to be careful he doesn't also end up just feeding away another death. That is the big question. And 15 for 15. Less than 1k gold advantage. Maybe though. They're going to try a counterplay. They have found this grab towards Einkrad. And you can see their single target damage, even against the tanky boy like the Timber. They can 100% bring people down. It all just comes down to how try for a roast just yet. I'm sure it's probably not going to be too far away. Looking for the next engagement. Speaking of, they found YUMA right now. This is a huge target to find. The TB is pretty damn tanky. Can he survive for all this? He managed to get the Manta off with the turnaround of the Sunder. BMX actually gets all of his HP drained. Finger comes on through, and YUMA will still die. It's a big target to get. BMX though will get traded. Zantic finding that kill. But it doesn't even matter. NEMIGA with the +1 there of the Tusk. It is a huge win for them. That TB was worth a whole lot of gold. Patches ago, the chain lightning does bonus damage now to illusions. It's always worth keeping that in mind. Although 9 class has been found there from Force Major. TP response is coming in. So there should be a turnaround kill. Force Major just trying to waste as much time as they possibly can. Actually, we're quite tanky versus this barrel, honestly. Not quite squishy you would expect. Eventually does still die, but space created. And as a result, NEMIGA can use this to their advantage, going straight into this Roche pit. Dudley Boys start putting some vision inside that triangle, maybe set up for a future gank or not. Actually going to get some deep vision inside the base, but they spun up Bebex. There's going to be Atos to start things up. Immediate jump as well from the Tusk. It's a deep old dive, but they managed to get the kill successfully before any response can come up for the rest of the NEMIGA. And they're just going to go high grounds. They've got a creep wave here. There's no glyph as well either. NEMIGA, this could be a tier 3 going down. Mass TP's coming on back in, but this building is dropping so damn quickly that it's already gone. They're the team that has the Aegis as well, but they are that much on the defensive. Trying to do some chip damage onto the MC's bear right now. Pushing forwards Violet with this DD rune. It's doing some good work. It's Antic jumping on in. They've got the control towards Einkrad. They actually get the push away onto the Timber, but the finger there kills Hakoda. But they get the trade on towards Einkrad at the end of the day. There is a buyback available for the Timbersaw, but everyone's just making sure they back on out. Building super damn low, but the bear from MC, I believe this is the second one, and it might just be going down. There's going to be the dead shot, and that might just be enough. No, the Sprout, just in range, does get the grab, and that is the bear gone for 2 minutes now. And class as well. In danger. Gets jumped on. Fortunately, Deadshot not going to connect onto anything. He shoots the hero rather than trying to get the bounce with the fear. And they will not the biggest kill they would ever like. BKB now online for the Timber as well. Definitely going to be able to keep him alive for longer. But YUMA, he's ran into 2. He actually manages to dodge the crush right now. Plus gets the pushback with the Hurricane Proc. He's trying to already. He needs some help with the rest of his team. He's pretty damn tanky, but is he tanking up Hakoda? He's trying to get in range with the snowball, but he's not close enough. He still goes down. And now Hakoda going to be following his carry to the grave as he does drop. His blink dagger must have been like on blink just by a few seconds, which ends up costing the life of YUMA. I mean, even if they got that save, I don't really... This item fell off. It had its like moment in the sun for a couple of months, and then it got nerfed to oblivion, and just no one wants to build it anymore. So, yeah, not gonna matter. Although, made the jump here. Dudley Boys have managed to find a couple. Good control. Violet is just dead. That's the carry down in seconds. They try to get the grab as well onto Bebex. Slardar attempting to retreat there with the puddle with the damage reduction, but it's not going to be enough. 2 big kills there for Dudley Boys. No buybacks either. But the creep waves all push quite heavily onto their own side of the base. So it's not like they can just run down the lane and really get anything out of this. Or will they? MC does actually TP mid. And obviously they don't know it's up yet. Someone will be scanning out soon. Although, so bad. Has found the grab here on towards the Muerta. They are just gone. Absolutely nothing you can do. It actually does get put into the hands of Einkrad as well. But actually, Dudley Boys are still coming over. And they are going to find the Einkrad right now. Force the BKB out on towards the Timbersaw. He's trying to retrieve it. Actually, the re-engagement comes in from BBax. They blow up the Tusk. Now Zantic, his right clicks hurt a lot. Long range finger, not really going to get the kill through the BKB. So bad, will end up dropping down. MC with the base, trying to get a root onto anybody if he can. And there it is, it lands on towards B-Bex. And surely the Slaughter will eventually go down. But here we damage from Minecraft. He blows up two, trying to run away. MC's will get control. Force Major, getting some backstabs coming through. Will try and retreat through the gate, but it's just too long of a cast time. Will go down, though. MC chased after here. Good fear. Actually managed to push by Minecraft and YUMA. He actually does a friendly sunder onto his teammate. He's going to be careful he doesn't get punched for this one, though. As Violence on his case, these right clicks from the Weaver just hurt so damn much. He's doing a lot of damage with the lifesteal, but it does not keep him alive. He will still fall down. MC does go for the TP away, and he will be successful right now, trying to squeeze out any sort of space they can. Where it looks like actually Violent, he's managed to find a free kill on towards Dakota. YUMA as well with the help of a Zantic, but he just also falls down. The damage from this bug is just way too strong. So scary. YUMA without his meta available just can't really stand up against him. They have to run away. And this Marcy definitely feels like she's just dropped off the face of the earth. The question will be whether if the Dudley Boys want to defend it. They will have all of their ultimates. They'll have everything to go, BKBs, all that jazz. But they're going to be playing up against that Aegis. It's not an easy choice. And they just found a freest kill. Everyone's at 9 class. That Muerta just disappears. They're trying to get some sort of counterplay on towards B-Bex. Both BKBs get forced out, but the Martial has also been used, as well as Meta. Just could be over before it even starts, but this guy's ready. 6 slotted right now, absolutely maxed to the heavens. And they're just going to start taking the fight into the hands of NEMIGA. Trying to use the vision of this high grab. They actually found 9 crab right now. The BKB forced out for the Timber Saw. And actually, high crab's going to turn around. Actually takes the chain down to the low grab. B-Bex trying to do what he can, but now the physical damage just comes flooding. He has to retreat, but they've still got the kill on towards the Zantic. B-Bex will drop down the final right clicks. Ironclad as well. They're just trying to avoid YUMA as much as possible. Hex delaying the damage from this TB. And Violent has to be careful. There are a few silences with the Manta. He's got to make sure he doesn't get caught out with that. Really got the capabilities to get this kill. It depends if Ironclad's going to show himself. Oh, they actually swap places with the blinks. Tossing him back, but Force Major also turning up right now. But the immediate jump from Makoda, they're going to try and lock down the Nature's Prophet. And they will get that kill. But it was just a nice bait. It allows Ironclad to get away there on the Timber. Life for supports. Sacrificing yourself for your cause to get away. Oh, Twin Gate. Use it for YUMA. He's going to be walking straight into the waiting arms of multiple heroes. Immediately stunned and controlled. He's going to try and survive, though. He actually is going to stand his ground. Still going, but the control in from the line as well. There's nothing YUMA can do. And he ends up dropping. BKB was there for YUMA, but he actually chose not to use it. Let's see if it comes off, though. Violent is there. I don't know if they get the vision onto him just yet. Going to run into the creep wave. Actually, the Starlers one against the jump instead. 9 class is just gone immediately right now. But the Tusk up to the north side has managed to find the line. Can they burst him though with the Ghost Scepter? They can't. He manages to get the stun off now. The potential turnaround. They're just losing people left, right, and center of Dudley Boys. YUMA on his own manages to get the Sunder on towards Iron Crab, and it means very little. His right clicks just tickling the Slardar. They just disengage. And now it's just a matter of time before the TB eventually goes down, doing what he can, but he is just gone. 5 people in the grave. Only 1 with a buyback, and that is MC. And we could just be looking at the end of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. NEMIGA Gaming just bouncing back so damn hard in this game number 2. And then it's going straight for the ends. Feel like guys are not buying back. This is it. From the ultimate. So the Roll and Thunder will help there. With the Rocket Barrage, but at the same time, you just get stunned in the face from the Lion. And a Lucid Beam from the Lunar as well. It's quite painful to do that. So it's not really going to be the most efficient of trades. And actually already, 9 class in danger. Good Earth Spike through the fog. 1 final right click and there it is. First blood found for Violent. Time Walk, it would have been on cooldown. And he didn't even have Bash leveled yet. Like what's a Chrono, what's a Faceless Void really going to do? Let's be honest. Rocket will actually land on towards So Bad. Let's see if MC can get another route, or if they even need it. It doesn't look like it actually. With the help of the Rocket Barrage, you do get the kill. 9 class finding the opportunity to. Very difficult for him to actually stand close and secure the CS now. Just with this constant damage coming on through. Another dagger, or maybe even the kill. Zantic a couple of right clicks, not going to fully commit for it. Will just decide to fall back. Meanwhile, at the top lane, Violent actually going down there. MC getting the kill, also getting so bad underneath the tier 1. Or only 5 pine that at the Faceless Void at this stage. Which isn't terrible. High class. Bit of Rocket Barrage harassment coming in from Hakoda as well. Nice sprouts. Pushing them off to the side, Force Major TP in. They're actually going to focus immediately on towards the bear, but immediately Tusk is like, Jesus, what am I doing here? Has to turn around and run away. He was not expecting that. Rocket Barrage as much as they can. Love to see it. Well, Einkrad maybe in danger of the mids. Jumps on in. There is the Sonic Wave available here for Zantic. Meanwhile, Einkrad still not his level. Actually does now get it because the gyro dies underneath the tower. The immediate tip as well from Sobab. Einkrad, will he be able to survive with this one? One right click isn't enough for Zantic. Actually, he's going to carry on going aggressively. Rolls on in. Doesn't get called out though. He will not. He actually gets the kill to Zantic instead. Hakoda can't really do anything but sit and watch. And now, maybe the turnaround yet again. Incoming Force Major. One more right click is all Hakoda needs, but he can't even get so bad. It ends up being 3-for-0 exchange, favouring NEMIGA into this mid. Looks like Dudley Boys are going to attempt some revenge at this bot lane and bring down B-Bex. But it doesn't really matter all too much. The downbuild could be cool though. I'd be happy to see it. I don't know if it actually pan out or not, but who knows. Meanwhile, dive underneath the bottom tier 1. There is going to be the Chrono on towards the Tusk right now. Even Hakoda getting involved. Force Major very low. With the snowball, they're going to try and turn this one around. Chasing after YUMA. Maybe get trapped up top as they actually get the kill on towards 9 class. YUMA with the bash. Has to turn around for a second hit. Going for the TP. And there's no cancel to stop it. Oh, there is! Stunned just in time was so bad. Fantastic position, but even still, YUMA just time walks away. And you see there's hope for more. Maybe we're going to find the gyro. Shards. Nicely placed. 9 class. Maybe he could go down right now. MC actually going to use the bet form. Can he actually do anything with this though? Force Major getting low, but the Hex on towards MC's bears is going to hold him back. It's not really any threat, and they will just walk it all away. Meanwhile, at the same time, B-Bex going down at the bot lane is definitely a trade favouring Dudley Boys there, taking down that offlaner. 7 on the scoreline, only a less than 1k gold lead. And NEMIGA making this move down bot, but good scan placement. Spots this one out. So YUMA will be a-okay. Does actually have Chrono available. He's going to jump straight on in there. Going to try and look for this kill. TP is coming in for the rest of the squad, but nice stun there from the line to try and delay this damage. Now to YUMA. He just gets fingered down. He is gone. Was not expecting that huge amount of damage output to come flooding on through. Atlantic as well. Getting control from Force Major. And one good swashbuckler from Einkrad gets the kill. This is a real disaster fight from Dudley Boys as now 9 class trying to run inside the Roche pit. Who gets the last hit? He's going to try and get himself denied here, but it's not enough. Einkrad still getting the credit. Force Major. Bash. Bash! One more! He's gone! Looks like they'll find him. Is there going to be any response to the rest of NEMIGA to try and help out the Luna? Violent. There is going to be the homing missile, does land, and YUMA, oh not YUMA, sorry, Violent does end up going down. So nice kill there from Dudley Boys to at least take down the enemy carry. Does help slow, see people use the gate as much as they can to their effect to get some good map advantage. Meanwhile, Hakoda did actually steal the Wisdom Rune there. Really nice play to make sure they got that one picked up. Now MC in danger. Is able to get the true form off, but unfortunately he's going to get chain stunned in a really awkward spot right now. And eventually he will just go down. Finger from So Bad does help out, get him that extra charge. It is still early days, only 15 minutes in, but with the 2k gold lead and just how they've been able to play around with each other, it's beautiful stuff. Although B-Bex, poor old Razor once again being aggressed underneath his own tower. TP's coming in for the rest of the squad, but it's not going to be soon enough to save his life. Let's see if they can get some sort of counter kill. Chrono used just to get the lockdown on towards So Bad. Not looks like exactly the high priority kill you want for this big ultimate, but you know, a killer's a kill. Meanwhile, Violent. Lance, Mask of Madness with a Yasha. And I'm assuming it's going to be the Manta style coming out soon as well for himself. Although they found Force Major. Actually trapped a little bit on this high ground. Pushed himself up onto the high ground actually area. Going to try and kill the Nature's Prophet. Who dies first? Hakoda does drop. but the vision lingers just slightly long enough for them to get the kill. Just ends up being a trade of supports where both mid laners get that one. Can't really say who came out on top there. Although Einkrad, he's out of mana, just able to get enough. No, the fear, it cancels the cast time, and now he will get ran down. One more right click follows him through. The dot damage, no deny. And that's actually a really nice pickup there for Dudley Boys. Oh, Einkas has actually managed to find Violet underneath the steer too. Look at the damage that's come flooding on through right now. Even without the Chrono, Violet still survived. They're going to turn around. YUMA actually ends up dying first. BBX going to make sure they secure 9 class as well. So it's a 2-for-1 exchange. They cancelled the TP as well there from Akoda, so make it 3-for-1. That's a huge turnaround for themselves and a triple for the Razor. He's going to love that, considering how he was having a really, really rough game. Though the action doesn't stop MC. Trying to go Force Major, can't get it. But the fact that the YUMA died just slightly before Violent is actually huge, because YUMA gets absolutely nothing from that whole engagement, where at least Violent does get not a million miles away from it, mind you. And will definitely help trying to secure these kills, especially getting the grab onto the Pango before he can use the Rolling Thunder. Meanwhile, down in the bot lane, there's going to be the Chrono, but instead it just locks down Akoda for an easy finger there. Unfortunately, achieves absolutely nothing. That's on cooldown now for 2.5 minutes. This is a big opportunity now for NEMIGA to try and make an aggressive play and feel pretty comfortable about it. Close as well for BBX. We'll definitely allow him to just keep chasing after people. No longer a route is going to be a problem for anything like that. Can even dodge out the homing missiles. As he's trying to run down the bear. They are able to kill the missile before it actually connects onto BBX, so the Razor can keep going as 9 classes ends up dropping down. They're actually going to try and turn on towards this Razor, but the bear is still dead. And off to the side, Rolling Thunder. They've got Akoda as well. Dudley Boys, they've just been losing here. It's left, right, center. Einkrad has even found MC just casually farming up onto this high ground area, trying to lock him down. Needs help for the rest of his team to fully lock him into place. Atlantic, though, turning up. Has the Sonic Wave available. Will chuck it out. Connect onto 4 heroes. It's perfectly placed. Maybe this is going to be enough to get a couple of kills. 1 is gone. Maybe that 2 is Force Major. Is eventually going to fall down. The second bear from MC. Can it survive? BBX will make sure it does not. So they're losing a bit of power there. The Razor's getting very low, but mind control without his buddy is absolutely useless. And he has to just run away. Although they're going to keep chasing for more. YUMA would absolutely love to have his armor right now, but it's not going to be the case. Even if it does, it doesn't matter, as they're still going to be able to find all the kills. 4 people dropping down. It was a very awkward, prolonged fight, but somehow the Dudley Boys actually do come out on top. You see Mind Control farming the wave. And it looks like that's going to be a juicy enough target. They're heading on him. He's trying to stay safe inside the trees, but unfortunately it's just not going to be safe enough. It's actually Force Major jumps in, kills his courier, and now the rest of Control comes on through. They're not going to be able to fully lock him down. And now it looks like actually NEMIGA has to be the ones to disengage. Poor old Force Major, though, completely abandoned from his squad and will get brought down. Uncut, though. Looks like his TP was cancelled from the Chronosphere that did get committed for it. Definitely worthwhile. Now it's going to be a takedown onto the Pangolier. Now we're looking at the opportunity for the Dudley Boys to be able to take down this Roshan instead. 9 class. He knows there's no getting that kill. Way too much to look at. 9 class, though, going in for the Lotus Orb next. Really fantastic tool versus Lion. Meanwhile, looks like Akoda has found So Bad, but Einkrad in position maybe to try and turn this around. They do actually drop the finger on towards the Nature's Prophet with the Swashbuckler to get the kill. So Bad will still die. I don't know if that finger duration was long enough for him to still get a charge off of that. I'm not sure. Einkrad going for the TP. Is there a cancel? Fear just in range there from MC. With the immediate route, Einkrad is just gone. And even though it is a 4k gold advantage, 5k now actually, I'm saying that, Atlantic has found BBX. Going to try and do what he can. A little bit of a whiff there on the Sonic Wave. Even get stunned from the Centaur, just to add a bit of insult to injury right there. But actually, looks like Dudley Boys, they're going to carry on charging on in right now. They got the lockdown onto Akoda, so the Nature's Prophet looked like he might be sacrificed. Actually, Force Major having to try and disengage. Just gets a punch up right now. And actually, nobody else in NEMIGA wants to try and bully down the Nature's Prophet. Actually, they don't need to, as Violet just cuts him off. Oh, YUMA, though, TPing up top with this smoke. Einkrad's going to show himself with the wave. Immediate drop of the Chrono. Rest of the team coming on through as well. Should be enough to bring him down. All snowball just in time there for Force Major. Does actually to avoid some of that damage, but unfortunately, it means jack all in the grand scheme of things. If anything, just another body on the pile there. So 2 kills, no buybacks as well, and MINDCONTROL trying to slow down BBEX if he can get a root. Even just the slows actually from the diffuser blade is being annoying. Good man to dodge, trying to dodge out the dagger right now, but another one just comes on through. It's such low cooldown because there's an arcane rune there for a Xantic, and as a result, it's another person gone. 50 seconds as well in the dirt. Going to be a high ground push coming in right now. And wait for the second Roche, potentially up in 2 minutes 15. The smoke play from NEMIGA, who are they going to find? It looks like it will be 9 class. Absolutely nothing the gyro can do here, but actually takes a little bit of time to go down. Does decent damage to Force Major as well. Not exactly the primary target NEMIGA would have liked to have found, but a kill is a kill at the end of the day. They'll take it. Violent's definitely getting some good items on the go. Can definitely pump out the damage. Meanwhile, Force Major pumping out the deaths. Ends up going down. YUMA gets another free kill. And Silver Edge is now there, looking to invade the Radiant jungle, just to try and get a bit of extra map presence. But in comes Dudley Boys with the smoke. Who are they going to find? BBEX is there. Does actually have a shield rune though, so he's a tanky target. Not easy to bring down at all right now. With the Ogre Seal, just constant charging forward. He's got good damage straight on towards the Gyrocopter. Pretty much a maximum duration. Finally, a bash comes out of YUMA to slow him down. Gonna keep chasing after him. It was a Xantic dropping his ult. Wants to try and get this kill on towards so bad. Violent getting the kill onto 1. Finally, there is the trade of these supports, but they got the lockdown to BX. Actually, the Razor on his own is able to take down the Aegis. That's actually pretty impactful in all honesty. Although he does come back on up, and there is still no Razor now for 70 seconds. No buyback. Uncrowd using the Rolling Thunder. Going to try and go for this kill to a Coda, but he is such a tanky Nature's Prophet. Unfortunately, he's lingered way too long. Controlled from YUMA. And there is nothing that Tusk can do but sit on in horror and watch his cause die. And now, these buildings, man, just look how quickly they drop. It's disgustingly fast. 2 full sets gone already. Still 35 seconds without the Pango. This is 100% looking at Megas unless NEMIGA could pull off an absolutely insane 3 versus 5 hole, but the immediate jumps forward so bad has been found. Line is gone. No buyback there. YUMA positioned himself quite threatening, but without that Chronosphere, maybe Violet isn't too afraid. Chucks out a Scythe. Gets counter Scythe though for the enemy position 5. Not really achieving all too much. The buildings are still just gone. BBEX finally gets in deep, but the Megas have now been secured. Violet taking a lot of damage to the backwards, but the Sonic Wave coming on through. They kill the bear just in time to make sure the Luna survives. BBEX chasing after him. It feels like they need some kill at the very least to make this whole situation worthwhile. But the do-si-do 9 class trying to waste as much time as possible. Eventually, though, he does still get caught, but the damage is done. Mega secured. Dirt for a little bit, but I feel like if anyone needs it, it's probably Violent a bit more. Speaking of, has found a Coda with the Scythe, trying to lock it down for as long as possible. And the Manta making sure he does not get the right target. That's a free kill. Trying to go as well on towards YUMA. It's a good lockdown right now. But he just pops the BKB. And now, though, he has to try and run away. Finger comes on out, but it does all the damage. It just stuns onto everybody. Every single person on NEMIGA is trapped by this one. They do get the kill onto Luna, but it is a trade onto YUMA at the same time. And Xantic comes on through. The real source of damage for this squad, just annihilating everybody. Force Major eventually going to get ran down as well as so bad. And that, ladies and gentlemen, could very well be the game over. Only 2 buybacks left. And 3 heroes alive here for Dudley. There's going to charge on him. MC alone doing a hell of a damage to these buildings. They got the control as well towards Violent. Finally, the Tusk respawns. Gets the snowball on towards his carry right now to try and drag him away. But unfortunately, without any sort of satanic, just dies way too quickly. They are gone. And there it is. GG is called. And the Dudley Boys end up taking the series 2-1, making sure as well.